day in the life of a typical support engineer is, of course, triaging and prioritizing their cases, troubleshooting and resolving issues. That's the most important thing. And as you're doing that, communicating back to your customers or following up with your customers, and of course, in the process, also enriching the knowledge base, creating knowledge articles. And this is where we will see how a bunch of our different agents, the sentiment agent, the prioritization agent, the summarization agent, the knowledge agent, and the response agent is helping a support engineer. So here, what you're seeing right now on the screen is the SupportLogic widgets that we've built. And since we're talking about the support engineer persona, they typically live in their CRM systems. So the widgets can be embedded within your CRM. For the purposes of the demo, this is embedded within Salesforce, but this could be your ServiceNow system. This could be your Zendesk, your Freshworks, or Microsoft Dynamics. Now, the first view that you're looking at is SupportLogic's view of your case backlog, something that a lot of our customers here are already using. What we've enhanced here is, and again, this is the ambient AI agents working behind the scenes, always working on cases. If there is any change, it's already detecting those changes. So in this particular case, it's actually flagging 3 cases for the support engineer that requires maximum attention. And we'll go through these 3 cases that are slightly different one by one. The first case, what we essentially do is we take all the metadata, all the interactions, everything that is happening around the case. We create a case summary that has the problem statement, the current status, and the next steps. And then we take the entire case summary, we pass it to our precision RAG engine, which comes back with the relevant knowledge sources and creates a knowledge summary for it, right? So that's what you're seeing on the right-hand side. Now, what we've enhanced in this workflow is there are times when the case does not have enough information for an agent to be able to troubleshoot. So this is where, as you can see on the right-hand side, right next to the case summary, you have a clarity score of 2 marked in red, which indicates to the support agent that maybe there is not enough information in the case for them to be able to technically troubleshoot. So here, the recommended next step, based on the agentic workflow, is a draft response for the agent to be asking the triaging questions that probably are needed for them to be able to troubleshoot and solve the case. So in this particular case, rather than actually coming up with a knowledge response or a knowledge article, which probably may or may not solve the problem because the problem's description itself is not clear, it's essentially prompting the agent to ask triaging follow-up questions, which can be very easily and quickly sent back to the customer. We go to the second case. There is a high clarity score, and because you have a high clarity score, we take the case summary, we pass that case summary into our precision RAG engine, which combs through all the knowledge sources. These could be your past tickets, these could be your Confluence pages, this could be your knowledge articles. Let's say there was another similar case that got created where similar problem was solved, a knowledge article was created, so it's helping the agent, and that's why it bubbled up to his top of the list, because it's telling the agent that there is already a solution to this problem in the meanwhile. So very quickly from here, the agent can look at that solution and link that solution directly to this case, and of course, send the response back to the customer. Working behind the scenes to figure out if there were other similar such cases where the solution was already found. The third example here is a case that has high clarity score, high knowledge score. Maybe in this particular case, a solution was already proposed to the customer. In this case, it's just a simple follow-up, but still reminding the agent to send this follow-up saying, hey, I already proposed a solution. Did it work? Did it not work? If it worked, great, I'm going to close the case. And maybe what I can also do is I can create a draft knowledge article already based on whatever solved the problem for this particular case. So helping an agent enrich their knowledge bases by creating a new knowledge article, because we have all the information in the case. We have the issue tags, we have what was the exact problem, we know what the symptoms were, and what really helped solve the case. So helping the agent create a new knowledge article.